So what's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. So I'm gonna have some footage here in this background. Part of this is right now inside my house or just outside my house. I've got my car in the garage, my Subaru, seats down, ready to pack things up in case we do need to go for any reason. My wife's car, my mother-in-law's car here, sitting outside, and hopefully they'll manage the brunt of the storm as long as we don't have any major debris issues. The car should be fine. Um, I went through my son and I this morning after we determined this morning at about 5:30 in the morning with everybody at the company I work for over here. We all kind of just like, you know what? Nobody come into work today because it's not a matter of going to work and getting work done. It's a matter of not being able to get back home because of all the people evacuating. Um, anyway, so you can see we went out to the store. I've got the windows boarded up on the house. I've actually got the patio we have hurricane shutters on the patio, around the whole patio, so the patio's hurricane shutters are down. And those shutters are pretty much there to stop, some flying debris coming in through the sliding doors type of thing. But it'll allow me to at least cook outside with our little Coleman propane stove that we have. Yep, I got a camping stove. I've had that for years. Haven't used it. I've got like 5 or 6 little propane tanks which are still fine. They're still full. They've never been opened. So once I start using them, obviously over time even if you shut them off, they'll degrade anyway. But so we got that. I'll have a couple of pictures of like some of our supplies inside our house. We got lots of water, bottled water. I'd already packed that up. Been buying lots of like Gatorades and Powerades. I've got in the closet. I got tons of juice boxes. I know they always say, get lots of water, and we have a lot of water, and they've been stacking more water at the stores and such. But and then I'll probably also have some coverage in here as I'm talking of the prior tropical storm that I was driving through when I was leaving a job site in St. Augustine, but just so that we could get an idea of just even what a tropical storm is going to look like. So in terms of everything, what they're saying as of right now is we're looking at for our area, and this will directly start to impact us a bit tonight, but our direct impacts will be all the way from Friday into Saturday morning. We're looking at sustained winds right now as the storm has pushed itself closer to the coastline. Sustained winds for about where we're sitting at to be 75 to 90 miles an hour sustained all day. I've only boarded up the bottom part of my house. I don't own the house, so there's that. I've spent way too much money preparing for this that I just didn't have, honestly, if anyone's wondering. I mean, we've gone into upwards of like over $300 just to prepare for this one, because now I got my mother-in-law here. She was evacuated, so she's definitely going to be here. I've got as much water as I can. Like I said, we bought a couple of pieces of plywood. I boarded up the downstairs because that's where we'll be spending our day, a couple of days. We're fully expecting to not have power. I don't know how long it'll be before we have power. I've downloaded a couple games that just updated, like Planet Coaster is having their alpha weekend, and they gave me my code to get in, with my Thrill Seeker edition. It's great, and I'll be able to download it, but I probably won't be able to play it for the weekend, which will be sucky. But I've got a couple battery packs that we've had, which are basically car-sized batteries, fully charged, and they allow us just to like plug in, our telephones and plug in our like a lamp or two, and we can keep things running. I've got my inverter for my car that I can utilize as well. Flashlights, batteries, you name it. I know that when we were at the Lowe's this morning, we got there about 6:30 this morning, my son and I, after getting gas in my wife's car because she didn't get it the other day. But we ran out, got gas in her car, so now hers is full as well. Went to Lowe's at about 6:30 because I wasn't going to be going to work, and we got the last stack of D batteries that was there. We got like 4 packs of them, and I left like 4 on the shelf just to be a nice guy. And then they were like gone instantly. When somebody else saw me pick them up, they're like, "Hey, where'd you get those?" And then somebody else just grabbed the rest. But while we were there, they brought out more cases, pallets of water, so we were able to get some more water. So we stacked up some more water. you know, for everything. You got for drinking, for cooking, for cleaning. You need to clean your pots and pans if you're going to use them again. You know, we'll be filling up our tubs for water to be used, potable water, if you will, for the toilets. So if by any chance we lose water pressure through any of this, we'll be able to hopefully just use those, you know, to get some pressure to flush the toilets with as best we can. Hopefully it won't be too long that we lose water pressure. I've got my whole Coleman camping gear, if you will. None of this stuff is product advertised, by the way, but I've got like my mini fans that are battery powered, so I've got them, new batteries in them, ready to go. Got all my flashlights, you know, that I use for work and everything, all my good ones. I've got them all powered up, my lanterns. Yeah, we've got everything going on, so. But like I said, 60, 74, 75 to 90 mile an hour sustained winds. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm hoping that these 25-year-old windows that are in this place that I rent from will be fine upstairs. I would really hate to lose or have my property inside damaged, though I do have, you know, I have insurance. I carry, you know, renter's insurance, but it'd just be another thing on top of that I just couldn't really manage to deal with at this moment. You know, now I'm going to be out of work for a couple days, so there's that loss of pay, but safety's first, of course, you know. And everybody's just kind of running around trying to figure out what to do. Emails going out, all that stuff, you know, everybody. It's interesting. So just giving you guys another update here. How much else will be coming out, I don't know. I may be able to get one or two, you know, like random videos, some filler stuff up here that can be scheduled while I'm off, but you may just, if anything, get a couple of vlogs from me during the storm, just to let you know that we're around for anyone that cares. Anyway, alright, I've said enough. I will catch you guys soon, hopefully. Everyone that is going through this, and there's a lot of you that I've talked to that have responded in comments to, that's going through the storm or is about to go through the storm or has managed to get through the storm, you know, just stay as safe as you can while this whole thing passes. And as of it looking right now, once it does pass us, it's actually going to loop back around and roll down towards the southern half of Florida, but that still means we'll get some more of the backlash of this thing next week after a couple days of, you know, being semi-clear. Then we'll get walloped again with this same exact storm that's really been live for almost a month now. They've been tracking this storm, so yeah, it's the storm of a century, more or less, for Florida, or in my area in Jacksonville. So it's I've got nowhere to go. The roads are so blocked with people trying to exit that we're just hunkering down and hoping for the best. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side.